Each school year, hundreds of unlicensed teachers are placed into Hawaii public school classrooms. It's part of the solution to the state's teacher shortage problem. The DOE has struggled for years to fill vacancy using emergency hires, a teacher without a teaching license. With a new school year coming up, we asked the DOE how many emergency hires would be in classrooms this time. Bridget Namato looks ahead. Bridget?
Joe, right now the DOE says it's still hiring for the school year, which starts in 2 months. I'm told emergency hires are people trying to get their teaching license. And according to the teachers union, it's a fast fix with potentially negative long-term effects. Emergency hires are full-time teachers paid about $35,000 per year, compared to a licensed teacher with starting pay at over $45,000, according to the teachers union. We wanted to know, are emergency hires qualified to teach your child? The union president says no.
Too often times what we're doing is we're taking teachers that are in their student teaching program and putting them into the field. And research shows that's one of the worst things you can do.
Corey Rosenlee tells me emergency hires are thrust into the profession too soon, end up getting burnt out, and then leave, which doesn't help Hawaii's ongoing teacher shortage. He says many emergency hires are placed at schools in high poverty areas.
Especially outside in our Leeward Coast areas, you have like 38% of the teachers either being inexperienced, unqualified, or out of the field, which means that, on a daily basis, these kids are not getting the education that they deserve.
The Department of Education declined my request for an interview, but provided numbers. Last school year, the DOE placed 389 emergency hires at schools across the state. In 2016, there were 396, and in the 2014 school year, there were 298. The DOE added that emergency hires must earn their Hawaii teaching license within 3 years or they're out of a job. If I'm a parent, how can I be sure that the teacher educating my child is a qualified hire?
Unfortunately, many parents drop off their kids every day at school and expect that their child will have a qualified teacher. Their child has someone that's either unqualified or there's a vacancy and they have a long-term sub. It's going to take parents to demand from their local leaders that they do something to change this.
So what's the solution? The teachers union believes the state needs to increase pay so more people want to be teachers, recruit locally, increase mentoring, and improve conditions in the classroom so teachers feel valued and important. Bridget Namata, KHON 2 News.
To help with the teacher shortage, the Department of Education next month will head to Las Vegas to recruit qualified teachers. They're especially looking for people to teach special education, secondary English, math, and science, and people to teach in West Maui. Those who are interested need to submit an online application and then make an appointment with the recruiter.